I don't know. It just always makes me kind of happy to see these Game Boy games. You've got the classics. You've got some fun third party titles. Then you have fucking Quest for Camelot.
It does have a vibe of like, this. This wasn't the set that I grew up with, but it like not you
Uh,
know.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what I had because I my first console was Game Boy Advance, but like I definitely had a Jurassic Park game that I did not much care for, but I had it because it was Jurassic Park, and damn it, it was mine until it wasn't mine.
Oh. I had a really shitty Robin Hood game on Game Boy. I had like uh, a Rugrats Go Wild game on Game Boy Advance, which was a mini game collection. Um, and stuff like that. You just pick up randomly, either from a relative that didn't know any better, or from a yard sale, and you figure why the hell not, or something like that.
Well, these days, every now and again, actually just before or just as I was getting set up, I happened to see for whatever reason YouTube tried to push a long play of open season on Game Boy Advance on me. I have never seen any of the open season games. I have no desire to see any of the open season games. But the long play was 50 minutes, so I am somewhat tempted to play open season on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, welcome everyone to our playthrough of the Pokemon Trading Card Game.
Yes,
Game.
indeed.
Henceforth, I will probably refer to this game as the TCG card or something to that effect, just so it's easier to differentiate between the physical card game and the digital card game.
I think this is my third favorite game on either Game Boy or Boy Color. So
Oh, I
very
can
very high up after Pokemon Gen 1 and Link's Awakening.
I
Um,
can very much respect that.
so
Uh,
I have a lot of respect for this game.
mhm.
It
I
was uh, one of the fondest memories I had was like um my parents would take away my video games during the week because um they didn't want me to spend too much time playing video games.
hmm.
So they would give them back to me on Friday, and I could play on Friday on the weekends. Um, but they forgot that I had a Game Boy Color. Um, so in the mornings, I would very frequently play my Game Boy Color, unbeknownst to them, uh, with uh, Pokemon Trading Card Game being a consistent source of uh, continual gameplay, because you can effectively play that game forever if you want. Um, so I still have not completed a full set of cards. It's very grindy to completely get the set of cards, and I think you have to do card pop for a lot of them, and I never wanted to deal with that.
Well, I
Um,
know there's two that are 100% locked behind Card Pop. And in fact, I was just looking into this the other day. One of them, due to a glitch, is actually impossible to get out of Card Pop.
yeah.
So, sucks to suck.
um, so it, that was always a fond way of spending memories. It's just this was the one of the few games I had available, and it was perfect in that sense.
I can respect that. Um, Me, I do own the physical card of this. I used to play it quite a bit as a kid. Never beat it. I've also played quite a bit of this particular this particular digital upload of the game. I've also never beaten it, but that is what we are here to address. Heck, I don't think I've even gotten most of the medals in any of my runs, so that's something to work on. Um, I have, however, played quite a bit of the TCG, and I think that's probably worth getting into our history with the TCG a little bit before we get into it as well.
Yeah. So, uh, the TCG was probably my first ever exposure to the concept of a metagame. The idea of getting different strategies and um, building those strategies and competing against other people who are doing the same thing. And the
Mhm.
reason why I was able to think in those terms was because I got um, an old magazine. Um, wasn't really a magazine; it was like a compendium um, based off of a magazine by Pojo. And Pojo's still around. They have a website. Um, Not nearly as big or as active as they used to be, but they, I think they started more general things. Like, I have two of the Pojo compendiums, and the first one has like um, Sega Dreamcast reviews in it, which was neat.
Oh,
Um,
cool! Didn't know that.
yeah, and but the things I always liked was that um, it listed every card in the game and it had cute little blurbs. Um, a lot of them I memorized just because I thought they were so funny. Like um, uh, 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 the the fossil magneton was like in the great magneton tradition. This guy sucks
Yeah,
because
because since they're unofficial,
every
they could get away
magneton
with
card was
that.
bad. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, uh, or like with the Pidgey card, it just says tastes just like chicken.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Uh, but at the end of the book, they would have like tournament winning decks, so you could build strategies off of that. Um, it discussed a lot of the different archetypes of what um, was available. It it reviewed the Japanese Team Rocket set before it was in English. So that was kind of neat.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
think I remember seeing one of those where since it's direct translations off the Japanese, they're evil such and such instead of dark
yeah,
such and such.
yeah, they're all evil Raticate and evil Alakazam, etc.
Hmm.
Um, and they also were pretty thorough because they had like not just the cards, but they had like full scans of all of the Pokemon memorabilia at the time and um, tops trading cards and all kinds of things like that. So it's cool to just read through that, and I must have read through those magazines hundreds and hundreds of times, um, just because they have they really got my imagination thinking in and opened me up to a world that I never would have really thought about thinking of before then. So that was cool.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Haven't
that's
had a whole lot of chance to play directly. Have I played online uh, a lot. I've built physical decks and played with like my parents and some of my friends sometimes. They were never nearly as um, into it as I was, and usually just played with the decks I built for them, but that was fine. Um, and uh, I played online with friends sometimes and stuff like Tabletop Simulator, but
Mhm.
um, generally it's been more of a theoretical thing than a lot of direct experience. But I do like the direct game too when I am playing it. So
Yeah, that's cool. I definitely know that feeling of trying and largely failing to get friends and family to play with you.
yeah.
Um, my pops actually introduced me to the TCG. He was very briefly into Magic the Gathering when it was new, so naturally, when Wizards got the license to localize and distribute the Pokemon card game, he was interested in that right away. And for a brief period of time, he was collecting them alongside me, but over the years, I ended up inheriting it, and I had a really terrible energy trans deck that was Venusaur, Butterfree, and Victory Bell. Tried desperately to make that work. Absolutely nothing doing, but damn it if I didn't
Victory
try.
Bell is one of the worst evolutions in the entire game.
Well, yes. I actually played Pokemon cards for quite some time. I actually did do a couple in-person events, a couple local circuits. I was terrible. Never
Uh-huh.
did not even remotely place, but like I played at Gen Con a couple times. I'll admit that my favorite era of the TCG is probably the Neo sets. So like
Uh-huh.
Legendary Collection, Neo Destiny is around the time that uh, all of my favorite cards were was my favorite era of the metagame.
Uh-huh.
But I stuck around for a bit into the e-reader sets, a little bit of Ruby and Sapphire. I came back a bit during Diamond and Pearl, but apart from that, I've basically any times I've gotten the cards has just been to collect the cards rather than to play. Um,
Um,
so I,
yeah, I know a fair amount about the Neo sets too, but that's definitely the era where um my knowledge starts to fall off. But I do respect a lot of the things that went on with those sets too, and I would like more of a chance to be able to play that generation. But there's like no way to play it unless you have someone that also knows those that metagame and then um, uh, is willing to do it in like tabletop simulator or something.
it's kind of the sad thing. The sad truth is that, uh, of course, Pokemania, every version of Pokemon was redundantly available in a bajillion other modes. So you had the Game Boy Color card the of the early sets through Rocket and stuff like that. But and these days you've got a couple different versions of the modern TCG video games, but the Neo
Uh-huh.
sets never really had anything like that. Though
Yeah.
there are some fan mods that mod versions of the Neo sets into the Game Boy Color games. I haven't
Uh-huh.
ever looked into those, but I appreciate the attempt. It's not a true conversion since some of those effects they haven't figured out how to replicate yet, but I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah. I definitely need to look more into that too, for
Mhm.
sure. I've downloaded the patch for those, but I never got around to actually playing it.
Sure. But all right, but enough dilly dallying. Let's hop on in.
And those are the base set jungle and fossil booster packs.
Mhm. Thinking about it, they really would have had to do a lot of this stuff custom for this release of it, since that iconography does not exist in the Japanese sets.
Uh, oh yeah, and like the card backs are unique, but
Mhm.
um, sometimes they they don't change. I think in some cases the character art might even change, like um, when Electrode, they did a misprint on that and made it the
Oh,
same as base set Electrode.
yeah, that was Wizards. A mess up by Wizards, wasn't it?
Yeah. Um, oh, and I was also gonna say, since you brought up Magic, but that Pojo magazine was also the first time I'd heard of Magic: The Gathering as a card game, because it got a tiny little mention at the end. Um, it's like there was a frequently asked questions and said, "Am I allowed to fight with a Pokemon the same turn that I lay it down?" And it says, "Yes, you are allowed to do it." Players that come from Magic often ask this question. There's no summoning sickness in Pokemon as there is in Magic.
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. When I very very briefly played Yu-Gi-Oh when that card game first came out, and I remember kind of stumbling a little bit trying to understand. Okay, so how did the monsters work in this? So I get it. I get it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's go ahead. What the hell are we called? Let's see. 6 characters. Well, actually, we've probably got enough room for... Four.
There you go.
Perfect. Hey, well, you're just in time for the start of this.
Yes.
Dzigid 4 is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. One day, Dzigid 4 heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon Trading Card Game's greatest players. The Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Dzigid 4 visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason.
That seems like a very exploitative market, to have the best cards available only given out to the best players. Like, it's kind of a circular and like manipulative tactic, I guess. But I guess that's nothing new to card pack, trading card game stuff.
By definition, yeah. Also, do we just live in the Pokemon Dome? Is that what we're supposed to take from that?
There's no residential areas anywhere in this game, so who knows? Except for one cottage by that one guy.
Oh yeah.
The legendary Pokemon cards have been bought up by scalpers and cost a fortune on eBay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think this would have been right at the beginning of eBay too.
When was eBay? 98? 99?
I think 99.
Okay, so Japanese release of this was before eBay, but international release was after.
Yeah.
How the hell are we going to do reading for this one? Do we bother with voices since there's just so many dudes, or?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
How about I voice everyone that isn't an opponent, and you voice all of... how about you voice all of the people that aren't an opponent, and I voice all of the people that are an opponent?
Okay, fair enough. Oh, why the rush? Dzigid 4? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokémon Trading Card Game? So you, too, finally want to start playing the card game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck. And now you need an opponent. Hey, Sam! Play with him for a while.
Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Dizigan 4.
Okay, let's give it a try. Hey, Dizigan 4, hurry on, come here. First, ask Sam the basics of the game.
Okay, Dizigan 4. What do you want to ask about?
We know all these.
Yeah. Is that all? We can go over the rules for anyone that needs it, but this will take forever to go through the tutorial.
Yeah. They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. If you don't do as I say, you won't be able to proceed. It might be easier if you read the Pokémon Trading Card Game instruction booklet while we play. Okay, then let's start your practice game.
Mention directly to read the instruction booklet. It's fun.
Oh. Tech Sam's practice deck. Since this is just practice, do not shuffle the deck. Each player will draw 7 cards. I will not read these every time, just the first time as we get into
Maybe
it.
I wanted to shuffle the deck.
No, only cool kids who know how to play the game can shuffle the deck. Choose a basic Pokemon. Draw 7 cards and get ready for the battle. Choose your active Pokemon. You can only choose basic Pokemon as your active Pokemon, so you can choose either Goldeen or Staryu. For our practice duel, choose Goldeen.
But Goldeen sucks ass.
We do have Seeking, so fine.
Staryu's still better with a 20 attack.
Well,
20
yes.
damage attack.
You choose up to 5 basic Pokemon placed on the bench. Next, put your Pokemon on the bench. You can switch bench Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Again, only basic Pokemon can be placed on your bench. Choose Staryu from your hand and put it there. I don't wanna. No, okay. We'll be here forever if we try to resist him. We're done here.
The goal is to either knock out all your opponent's Pokemon or draw all your prizes, which we'll see.
Or deck
have them
the
run
other
out of
person.
cards.
Mhm.
But that one doesn't come up as much.
You might be surprised. I guess the
It
AI
mostly
is
comes up
pretty
if you
easy
go
to choose.
crazy with the card drawing. But
Yeah, true. Alright. So he's explaining it to us. We need to slap an energy card on Goldeen.
Yep, you just have to. You can only place 1 energy card per turn.
Mm-hmm.
And you need a certain amount of energy in order to use your attacks.
Alright.
And also to retreat. But we'll get to that. And Goldeen sucks, so it can only do 10 damage. And Machop is better, so it can do 20 damage.
Machop is very good to start out with, so yeah, this is a very unfavorable matchup.
Is it really a matchup if Goldeen is just bad in general?
Well, see, no, this is the tutorializing. Dr. Mason's like, oh crap, why did I tell you to use Goldeen? Good thing you have Seeking. Also, use a Psychic Energy just because you can. Which, to be fair, a decent way to introduce the idea of colorless.
Yeah.
I think in the past I actually have just slapped another water energy on there to be a spiteful cuss.
I'm surprised it lets you.
It's not... It tells you what you're supposed to do, but I don't think they're actually able to fully script it, so it just kind of goes...
So colorless energy requirements. They're the same. You can use any energy type you want to fulfill them. And there's also a double colorless energy card, which gives you 2.
Indeed. I'm not gonna use Horn Attack on him. I'm gonna use the cool guy Waterfall. I'm gonna overkill. Right. Sure. Screw you, Waterfall.
Not that there's any difference.
No, but he was all like, "Oh, you have to do," and it's like, "No." Okay. Pretty sure they're both water energy. See, if I'd saved that psychic energy, I could have used it on Drowsy. It does? Oh yeah, Drowsy has Pound, doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Pound and Hypnosis, I think.
Oh, it's... Wait. It's setting me up for failure. He's having me prime Drowsy so that it'll attack into the resistance. Dastardly. But okay, we'll be dumb children and pretend we don't know what's happening. How much does Super Fang cost? Is that 3 energy?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it might be 2 energy. Can't remember.
Okay, so it doesn't actually. He does suggest Staryu and not Drowsy. Fine. Fine.
Oh, but Starmie's worse than Staryu. It's like one of the only cases where it gets worse on evolving.
Really? I guess Starfreeze is kind of expensive.
It's super expensive. Makes it super weak to energy removal for no benefit, and it only has 60 HP.
I forgot it was only 60. Yeah.
One cool thing about the TCG, though, is you get to see a lot of Pokemon that historically aren't very good get a chance to shine in this. So, like, Starmie sucks ass in this, even though he's historically very good. Snorlax is also really bad. But Pokemon like Electabuzz and Hitmonchan and Blastoise are top tier.
Oh yeah, Electabuzz is kind of not super good in Gen 1, is it?
Yeah.
Jungle Snorlax is situational, isn't it? Like it's
not really
super expensive, but like I know if you're stalling, you'd rather have base Chansey, but
that's the thing, is that why aren't you using Chansey or Lickitung? They're both way better.
Here we go. Oh no, I should use Recover.
No, you should not.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And we got a useless paralysis.
You're just that much better. It's not useless though. Technically.
Oh wait, I thought Starfreeze
He's
did
gonna
30.
evolve. Well, it doesn't. That's part of why it's so awful. It only does 20 plus a paralysis chance.
Alright, settle down, Dr. Mason.
All that energy piled onto that Machop for nothing.
Sam just likes playing energy.
I thought they were gonna evolve it or something.
Maybe if we went off script and gave him an extra turn, he'd roll out Machoke and, I don't know, steamroll with submission or something.
I guess.
Basically, this is how the Pokemon Trading Card Game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again, too. This time was just practice, so I had you follow everything I said. But there are other styles of play, so try them out by choosing Normal Duel. Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards? Zigfor handed his cards to Dr. Mason. Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Now, Zigfor, what kind of deck do you want? Alright. This is the crucial moment. What deck do we start with?
Charmander and friends, Squirtle and friends, or Bulbasaur and friends.
It doesn't really matter because we're just going to get a lot of cards. Squirtle it is! Okay, a Squirtle and Friends deck. Here are the remaining cards.
Ah, I see. You are a filthy tryhard. I see.
I think I usually start Bulbasaur just because like I mentioned, Energy Trans is what I started with, but...
Energy Trans is one of my favorite archetypes, I get you.
You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Collect new cards and try building a new deck. I actually do not remember what this deck starts out as, so let's see what we're working with.
I love the pause music too. It's so upbeat.
Yeah, I kind of forget just how much it goes off too. Let's see. So, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, so it is true.
We got a Blastoise.
Yep, just one though. The 2-1-1 line is very weird to me, but that's what we have to start with. Seal and Dugong is alright. We have good old Seeking, Staryu Starmie, and Lapras.
Lapras good.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, but you could probably want to replace the Starmie and the Seeking ASAP.
Let's see what else we've got. Machop, Machoke, Geodude, and Hitmonchan.
I'll be back.
Interesting. Alright. Abracadabra. Is that? Base set Ghastly. Yeah. Rattata, Eradicate, Meowth. Which Meowth is this? Oh, Game Boy Meowth. Nice. Cool. A lot of water energy. Weird sort of layout, but we'll make it work. It's what you got to start with, so there's not much to do about it, but to figure her out. Yep. Oh, I always forget how to do this. Okay. Go ahead and save right away. Cool. The club masters each own a master medal. The secret of each club's deck is encrypted in its master medal. Once you get a master medal, go to the computer room and back. You can place the medals in the auto deck machines to create different decks. Indeed, one of the cool things that this game does is, well, you don't really need to. They give you the option of automatically constructing just about any NPC's deck in the game. So you save your game, press start, and choose diary from the menu. You can do all sorts of stuff with that PC over there. You can read email from Dr. Mason on that PC too. Let's actually see if we've got anything, which we do. Zignifar, it's me, Dr. Mason. Are you getting the hang of the Pokemon Trading Card Game? I have some information for you about booster packs. You want to collect the same cards with the same person many times to get a particular booster pack. By doing so, you'll be able to collect the same cards, making it easier for you to build your deck. Another method for collecting cards is to use Card Pop. When you and a friend use Card Pop, you'll each receive a new card. Once you pop with a certain friend, you won't be able to pop with that friend again, so find many friends who own the Pokemon Trading Card Game for Game Boy and Card Pop with them to get new cards. Oh, here's something. Nice. Card Pop is a really cool feature that we will not be making use of. The idea was that you'd be able to use the infrared scanner built into Game Boy Colors to kind of initiate a little trade, like Street Pass on 3DS was a kind of a later version of this sort of interaction. Now they say that you can only card pop with someone once ever, but I think it would be like if you did it with 15 times, then you'd start to be able to loop again. But I don't even know if that functionality exists in this version of the game or this release of the game, but we're not doing that. Anyway, we got a booster pack. Another Hitmonchan, Eradicate, another Dugong, Nidorino, Potion, Pokeball. Honestly, it might be worth subbing in that Hitmonchan right away. I'm sending you useful information by email. I'll also attach a booster pack for you, so check your mail often. Mason Laboratory. Dr. Mason. Okay. Actually, yeah, can we immediately add that, do I have more energy? I don't, but then I'll just freaking get rid of the Geodude. Yep. It is polite of them, so when you're in that deck builder menu, if you just mash B, you can't actually escape by accident, which is polite, but I always forget that. That's a really polite way to make sure that you don't reverse all of the changes you've made or anything like that. But I always forget that that's the functionality and just stumble there forever and ever. I'm sure you already know, but there are 8 clubs: the Fighting, Water, Lightning, Grass, Psychic, Fire, Rock, and Science clubs. Different clubs use different cards that are specific to that club. We're also hoping to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. If you want the legendary cards, you must defeat the Grand Masters. To duel the Grand Masters, you must first get the Master Medals. 8 Masters, the card clubs, each have a Master Medal. Go to Pokemon Dome if you want to learn more about legendary cards.
I'm back.
Welcome back. When you defeat a club member, you'll receive a booster pack. Each booster pack has 10 cards. The cards differ depending on the booster pack you receive. The type of booster pack differs depending on who you duel, so choose your opponent as well. We got the first booster pack from Dr. Mason, and most of it was whatever, but it did have an extra Hitmonchan, so I swapped that in.
Gotcha.
Oh, I read this already.
And now we're learning about the new types of Pokemon, like Science.
Yes. Isn't the auto deck machine great? As long as you have the necessary cards, this machine will automatically build a deck for you.
But no, the game simplifies it a bit. There are 7 elements instead of the 15 in Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's Fire, Water, Electric, Fighting, Grass, Psychic,
and colorless.
Yeah, and Colorless. Um, and they overlap some of the things. Like, for example, all ground type Pokemon are fighting type in this.
Yes. Usually you tell which is which by weaknesses and resistances posted on the card.
Mhm.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just shifting my legs a bit.
How won't you duel me to test your deck? If you win, I'll give you a booster pack, but it only contains energy cards.
Yeah, we'll duel Aaron.
Oh, please choose the deck you wish to duel against.
Please select the deck you wish to duel against. We're kind of a weird tri-element deck, but we're mostly, I guess we're mostly fighting and water.
So I guess lightning and fire is the ones we're best against.
Yeah, okay. Whoop, hold up. I hit the...
It's important to know how your deck performs.
Accidentally backed out. A booster pack only containing energy cards sounds very unexciting, but it is actually very helpful to have a character that you can grind against for more energy.
But generally speaking, like, once you have like 25 of every energy, which doesn't take too long, you can make any deck you want. Energy-wise, anyway.
Well, the Seal's not a bad starting card. Unfortunately, don't have anything else, but... There's a way to... I think it's a fairly consistent RNG seed so that you can... Oh, we're in trouble. You can get the timing consistent on that coin flip. On all coin flips, but...
Yeah, I think I've noticed that as well.
Oh, that's no news to me whatsoever. Well, we might be screwed from the onset, but we'll do our best. Double damage for weakness.
And in the TCG, there isn't specific typed attacks like there is in the games. Instead, all attacks of a Pokemon's type are that type. So, even though Voltorb just used Tackle right there, it still counts as an electric type attack, so we're weak against it.
Indeed. Wow, and he's got Bill right away, too? Okay. Oh, I am very screwed.
Rip.
It is kind of anticlimactic to have the finishing move be a tackle, but there we go. Unfortunately, I never drew any other basic Pokemon, so that's that.
That happens sometimes.
It is luck of the draw, so I do want to try beating him at least once.
Your initial deck, I think, doesn't have enough basic Pokemon in it, so that makes it more likely to happen.
Well, okay, that's something. Actually, that's not bad. Actually, that's quite good. Okay. Abra has free retreat too, so I can always wimp out if needs be. Alright, feeling a bit better about this. Actually, what all does he have? Charmander, Voltorb, Magmar.
You could retreat. Oh, do you have any water energy actually?
Let's see. I do. A single water energy.
So if you retreat, you could hit the weakness.
Okay. And I can retreat for free since Abra has no retreat cost. He'll probably retreat his Ponyta right away, but if he does, then that means that he won't be able to attack since... Oh, no, he's just sacrificing Ponyta. Okay. That is a 4 prize. Is it worth playing Squirtle right away? It kind of leaves it open to Gust of Wind.
I doubt it has a gust of wind, but no, it's not worth it on principle, until you have the way to evolve all the way.
Alright, oh, I should put energy on Abra. Prepped for Kadabra. Hey, Boom Gardener. Yes, indeedy. Okay. Seeking it again. Get out of here, stupid fish. Let me think. So, I need one more for Super Sai. You think it's worth... Actually... It is a coin flip for paralysis. But that gets cured right away if he evolves. He did just do a bill, and yeah, probably safer to just leave Sealan for now. Right? Am I able to? Okay. Luckily, the game keeps me honest. Yep. On the flip side, very glad I did not try to roll in Abra yet. Since evolving would have removed paralysis. Well, Pokeball costs me nothing, so...
Get War Turtle.
Nope. Too bad. Alright. Super Sai, baby.
I thought Kadabra was always a cool card. I like when Stage 1 Pokemon are have uses that their Stage 2 component doesn't have. It makes it so you just don't always just want to use the Pokemon Breeder to skip, because in terms of sheer damage output, Kadabra is probably the best Psychic type in the game.
Definitely. Always throws. It's always thrown me a little bit that Alakazam doesn't have as much muscle, but at the same time, Alakazam is super useful even without it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do it like this. Actually, I probably want to play Squirtle right away. Put him on the bench, prime him just in case he rolls out. He has like a Charmeleon and goes for a Slash or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just because Kadabra's your only Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh. Oh, well, crap. Yep, there goes Kadabra. How much does... Oh, 3. Okay.
I'd place your other Squirtle, just in case he has another plus power or something.
Sure. Should I use the fight? No, I want to hold on to fighting energy.
What is... So... Let's... What does withdraw say exactly?
Let's see. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all damage done to Squirtle during your opponent's next turn. Any other effects of attacks still happen.
Well, that's just the same as paralysis, so...
Oh yeah, huh.
Unless they switch out, but somehow.
Alright, bubble de bubble. Darn. Really hoping that I get, oh, hi, Meowth. Ah,
Oh, it's the Game Boy original card.
Yes, it is. Does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon chosen at random. Don't apply weakness.
A lot of the Game Boy original cards have random effects because they have the capability to do randomness when they your only form of randomness isn't flipping coins. So
it's not super practical, but it's a neat effect. We'll keep him in my hand for now. Although maybe I should have him out so I can swap him in. Actually, yeah. Play him, and we will give him the Punch-a-Guy energy. And let's just hope for paralysis. Damn. Gonna have to be Meowth. Oh boy, okay. Let's play the roulette. Well, that is halfway. That's something. What all does he have primed? So he would probably roll in Voltorb right away. Since base Magmar really sucks. And, Ponyta... Well, actually, Ponyta could do some damage.
Base Magmar not that bad.
Oh, right. It was an early Haymaker component, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair. I think I stick with Meowth for one more turn, and then I switch to Squirtle. Just try my luck with another Cat Punch.
The Fossil Magmar is the one that really got into Haymaker, but base Magmar sometimes showed up in early ones.
Okay. This is kind of weird, man, but whatever. Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
Their Cat Punch without the energy card is just Meow pushing stuff on the off the counter.
Alright, I could take the gamble, but I gotta retreat, otherwise Charmander's gonna Zorge me next turn.
Yep.
Psychic Energy is dumb.
The cool thing about base set Magmar is that if you have a plus power, you can one-shot Scyther. So.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Happy. Alright, if I draw a energy card, then I have this game in the bag. Yes! Okay, we're in business. Here's how this is gonna go. Play Rattata. Slap an energy on that sucker. Retreat. And go for the Gusto. There we go.
Oh, now you show up. Thanks a lot.
Something fitting about that.
Oh, you win. Here you go, as promised.
You received a Coliseum booster pack. And it's full of energy. But again, like I said, it's not exciting, but it is super practical to be able to just grind out energy.
Yeah. Oh, how about it? Did you get a feel for your deck? Ho, come again. I'll be glad to duel you anytime.
That's the other thing with
classic fat Pikachu. Yes, indeedy.
Oh yeah. Alright, our next course of action is to go to all the clubs, talk to as many people as we can, and then quickly scramble back and use this man's computer.
Well, getting the fighting medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Dizigan 4. What are you doing? Huh? That's a deck. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon card?
Yeah, man.
What? I can't believe it. You? The legendary Pokemon cards? Don't make me laugh. Alright, listen up. I'll teach you what it's about. To inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, you must defeat the 8 Gym Masters?
Club.
Club Masters, and get the 8 medals. Then you have to go to Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grandmasters there. And there's no way you can do it! You might as well just give up and go home. Because the legendary Pokemon cards are gonna be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, Dizigan 4.
You probably would mispronounce our name as Design 4. Hello, welcome to the Fighting Club. Here at this club, we duel using fighting Pokemon. No dirty dueling is allowed. Only nice, clean duels are allowed in this club. Not like all those other clubs where you can just cold cock a dude who tries to pull a bill on ya.
In the other clubs, you're allowed to use, well, you're not allowed to use, but people often do use base set Electrode.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not in this because of a programming issue. I am Mitch, master of the Fighting Club. Also the only member of the Fighting Club.
It's lonely here.
I have to warn you that you will be unable to defeat me. If you wish to duel with me, you must defeat my pupils first. Oh. My pupils are training at other clubs. Go see if you can defeat all 3 of my pupils.
So, like, one thing I really like about this world is it applies the usual kind of weirdness of that you get from, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Of, okay, but this is just a card game, you guys. In this case, so this is a club for people who like fighting type Pokemon cards, and so you've got like barbells here. You've got little round ones that are lighter for people to work their way up. You've got it's not a speed bag, but you've got a punching bag there, and it's like, when are you doing that, man? You're playing cards.
I don't think those aren't really to work your way up. Those are for curls instead of.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, first Pokemon game with running shoes. Yay! I think these are just regular-ass people, so I will talk to them. Sup? If I were just a few years younger, I'd be dueling with you kids, too. I see you play the Pokemon Trading Card Game. I'm not into dueling. I prefer collecting cards. By the way, would you happen to have Omastar? If you do, I was wondering if you might want to give it to me. How about it? Yeah, I see no reason why not to. But you don't have an Omastar! I appreciate your generosity, but you can't give me what you don't have! Come see me again after you get Omastar.
You know, normally you say what you're offering to before you make the trade, but...
I just wanted Omastar. No, see, what we're doing is we're playing by playground rules where the other kid tells you to give him your cards, and you do, and he gets away with it, and then it gets banned.
I see.
I was just saying which Grandmaster is the best. I think Steve is the best player.
Oh, real butch. The best player among the Grandmasters is Rod, since he's the leader of the Grandmasters. Yeah, that sounds about right. Greetings, welcome to the Battle Center. Would you like to duel a friend? No.
Yeah, that's like the multiplayer in the Pokemon centers.
We will check each of the mails each of the times.
Dizenfar, it's me, Dr. Mason. I have some information for you about Mitch's deck. He's the master of the Fighting Club. His first strike deck is built for a quick attack, but it's weak against psychic Pokemon. I suggest you duel him using the deck from the Psychic Metal deck machine. Here's a booster pack for you.
What did we get? Oh, Ditto, Slowbro, the Good Ghastly, Maintenance, Psyduck, Slowpoke.
Not bad.
Okay.
And that's the first one. Go back up.
Yes.
That's the Game Boy Ditto.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't as good, but it's interesting.
Remove all damage counters from Ditto. For the rest of the game, replace Ditto with a copy of a basic Pokemon card other than Ditto, chosen at random from your deck. Strikes me as an interesting pinch option, where it's like, basic Pokemon specifically. But there's things to do with it. Obviously not as interesting as Fossil Ditto, but it's something. Also, this is...
I kind of would think it would be better just to have another copy of a basic Pokemon in your deck instead of Ditto, but I appreciate the attempt.
I guess it's a way of running 5 of a card. Also, Magnemite is also Game Boy exclusive. Magnetic Storm, remove all energy cards attached to all of your Pokemon, then randomly reattach each of them. Magnemite is seeing shit.
Dizenfar, I know you can do it. Go win the Fighting Medal.
Mason Laboratory, Dr. Mason.
Winky face.
We won't bother throwing stuff into our deck just yet. We are going to do the circuit and talk to as many club leaders as possible. Unfortunately, we can't actually talk to this club leader. Instead,
Hey,
Josh.
stop! This is a restricted area! Amy, the club master is resting!
Yeah, she's just chilling there. Let me just say sup.
Well, she is one of the best trainers in this game because she almost has a rain dance deck.
Sure enough. Sadly, we can't actually, since we can't talk to her, we can't get the booster pack from Mason. All Amy, the master of this club, does lately is sleep. She's bored because she doesn't have anybody to duel. Actually, that is kind of funny if you put it in the context of, well, yeah, she has Rain Dance. No one actually understands the metagame in this game, except for her. And I guess Mitch, because he's got Haymaker.
Yeah, kind of. Calling it Haymaker is pretty generous, but sure.
We don't use fire Pokemon cards here at the Water Club. I have this rare Arcanine, but I prefer Lapras. If you own a Lapras, would you mind trading it for my Arcanine?
We will not do that because we only got one, but we'll keep her in mind.
Oh, you're not gonna trade with me? Ah, that's too bad. But if you change your mind, come look for me. Do you know Imakuni? He's some suspicious-looking guy dressed all in black. You'll find him dancing away in the lounge at one of the clubs. He stands out, so it shouldn't be too hard to identify him. But maybe you shouldn't go near him.
Imakuni was the mascot of the trading card game, and only in Japan. And he is a guy dressed up in a weird black suit, and he does all sorts of goofy things. And he has a bunch of joke cards that are very funny. Like
yes.
He has a card that's like, well, there's the Imakuni card, and it says Imakuni wants to be played as a basic Pokemon, but you can't. And when you use that card, it confuses your own active Pokemon, which is funny.
I remember the versus books guide for the TCG cards mentions the Imakuni card and is like, well, obviously this is a joke card, but I guess you could technically use it if for some reason you wanted to disable your own Pokemon power. But then
Yeah.
why are you running that card in the first place?
You could maybe with Aerodactyl is probably
Mhm.
the only thing I could think of.
I think that's the one thing that they mention, yeah. But let's see, later ones that aren't featured in this game, there's a Imakuni's Doduo requires you to sing while you make an attack.
Yeah.
You sing, and then once you're done singing, you apply damage. A couple generations later, he has the entire Whismer line as cards. I think with the Whismer line, you're supposed to just whisper when you use it because Whismer doesn't like loud noises. But then with the Loudred card, you're supposed to talk really loud. Just all silly stuff like that.
Imakuni also had an e-reader card, and on it is a version of Ball from Game & Watch.
I didn't know that. That's fun.
Yeah, except Imakuni is the marionette instead of normal.
Perfect. Sarah and Amanda of the Water Club are twins. No wonder they look so much alike. Okay, man. Grass Club. Oh, it's one of the fighting guys. I won't talk to him. That's the good music.
Are you looking for Nikki, the Grass Club Master? I don't think she's here at the club at the moment. Would you like to take care of the plants? We could duel with cards if you prefer.
We will not do any duels just yet.
If you'll excuse me, I have plants to look after.
We will have to find Nikki.
Oddish, Oddish, roly-poly Oddish. Oddish is so roly-poly and so cute! I'll give you this Vileplume if you give me an Oddish.
Do I have an Oddish?
Excuse me, do you have an Oddish?
Oh, I hurt her feelings. Only girls are allowed to join the Grass Club. We're not accepting applications now anyway. Sorry! Oh, she's mad. I really love this duel hall. There's so much greenery and so many beautiful flowers.
Too bad this isn't the second trading card game on Game Boy Color, or else we could be a girl.
Heyo. Oh yeah, she's an actual person we can fight against.
Taking care of plants is hard work. Let me rest for a while. Who? The master of the Grass Club? Do you mean Nikki? Nikki's out. I need a break. Do you want to play the Pokémon Trading Card Game with me?
Not yet.
How boring.
Actually, I should probably talk to these ladies. Greetings, welcome to the Grass Club. This club is for girls who love to grow flowers. Pokemon cards used here are also beautiful flowers. And since I skipped it before... Hello, welcome to the Water Club. This is a club devoted to water Pokemon. There are many different types of water Pokemon, so it's fun just to collect them.
Interesting that they basically had the same gimmick for water and grass as they did in Gen 1.
Yeah, huh? Science! Greetings! Welcome to the Science Club! This club is for technicians who love the sciences. The Pokemon cards used here are those with the powers of science!
That is not useful at all. Hey you, Rick the Club Master is in the middle of an important experiment. He has no time to see someone like you. If you really want to see him, you must defeat me first.
And no to Joe.
Then get out of here.
Alright, gosh, I'm going, dick.
I get so involved with the Pokemon Trading Card Game, I lose track of time. Isn't the Pokemon Trading Card Game really fun? Do you know Ishihara? He lives in the house on the Cape of the Northwest. He's a very famous card collector. I would be like him someday.
I think that's current Pokemon Company CEO Ishihara that they're talking about.
It maybe, yeah.
I don't understand science, but I understand Pokemon cards. I lost.
Also, I think that's just an edited red sprite on the bottom right.
Oh, yes. I think a decent amount of these sprites are just holdovers from Red and Blue.
Uh-huh.
Please don't disturb me. I'm in the middle of a very important experiment. If I use Muck now, this will happen.
Actually, I guess that's a legitimate question with Muck.
I respect using Muck.
Greetings, welcome to the Fire Club. This is a club for boys with a burning passion for fire Pokemon. Fire Pokemon have the greatest attack power of all Pokemon. There's Red again. Sup, man?
I am Ken, the Fire Club Monster. So you are collecting medals to inherit the legendary cards? What? You have almost no cards! If you wish to duel me, go collect more cards. Is it true that Fire have the highest attack power? Yes, but they have very expensive attacks that cost a lot of energy, and usually you have to discard energy to use them, so it's not usually worth it.
It's like base set Charizard really did have the most powerful attack in the game for quite some time, but you don't really want to use base set Charizard unless you're doing some really gimmicky setup like Energy Trans Charizard.
Yeah.
Energy! Energy! Energy cards are very important! Come back and see me when you collect a lot of energy cards.
Then I'll let you in on a secret. I think you might be a fighting guy.
I'm burning with Pokemon fever today! One day I'm going to inherit the legendary cards!
No, it's just a fiery guy. Okay. Oh. Her, however.
Training's so boring and out of date. Why do I have to do it? Why me? I'm Jessica of the Fighting Club.
Oh, she's I forget the name of it, but she's got the Chinese shirt and little ox buns going.
Yeah, the Chun-Li type deal.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be Dizigan 4. I heard about you from Mitch.
How?
Defeating you should be more fun than training.
We will take a rain check on that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm busy anyway. Bye. Training's so boring. I thought... So what? How are you training, and why is playing the card game not training? If
She's curling decks, I guess. Oh. Do you know the empty...
know the empty house on the cape to the northwest? That's Ishihara's house. Isn't it nice to have friends?
Yes, quite. But we finally were able... Oh, we were able to talk to two guys, apparently.
It's me, Dr. Mason. How are you doing, Dizigan 4? I have some information for you about Rick's deck. He's the master of the Science Club. His deck uses Muck's toxic gas to prevent your Pokemon from using Pokemon Power. Avoid using a deck that relies on Pokemon Power to attack. His deck's weakness is Psychic Pokemon. Collect Psychic Pokemon to duel his deck. I suggest you study the deck from the Psychic Metal deck machine. Hopefully it will be of some assistance.
Also, here's a booster pack. What do we got? We have a Game Boy Ninetales, If your opponent has any basic Pokemon or evolution cards in his or her hand, your opponent shuffles them into his deck. Then your opponent pulls an equal number of basic Pokemon or evolution cards chosen at random from his or her deck into his or her hand. Your opponent shuffles his or her deck afterward.
That actually sounds pretty good. If you're up against a deck with a lot of evolutions.
Oh yeah, true enough. And then Dancing Embers. Flip 8 coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads.
It's also pretty fun.
Would be a little more fun if it was 9 coins, but I get it. According to an enduring legend, 9 noble heroes were united and reincarnated as this. Oh, wait. No, damn. And then I got some other cards no one will ever know. When all 8 Master Emeralds decided for Mason Laboratory, Dr. Mason. I don't think there's actually a way to double check the rest of those cards, so we will just have to suffer. They reincarnated as pieces of paper? Yes. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Allegations continue.
We can look at the cards we have and then use context clues based off of what we think we had.
Alright, hold on. We'll cross-check real quick. Oh, that's a mistake.
Well, it was a mystery. Oh, no, it was a laboratory. So you can
Oh yeah,
check
you're
that.
right. Okay. Ekans, maybe Venonat, we got elsewise. Ninetales we discussed. Golduck was a new pull. Onyx. Oh wait. Oh no. Jungle Marowak. The good Ghastly. Duo. Ditto we saw before. Maintenance and Krambai. Okay.
Nothing too special.
Oh wait, no. Friggin' we mailed this one. It's me, Dr. Mason. Have you collected many cards? I have some information about Hen's deck. He's the master of the Fire Club. His deck consists of fire Pokemon and colorless Pokemon. Pit a water Pokemon against the fire Pokemon and a fighting Pokemon against the colorless Pokemon. Study the decks from the Water and Fighting Metal Club metal deck machines. Here's a gift for you. It's a mystery booster pack. Indeed it is. What do we get? Another Lapras. Hey, we can make that trade now. Well, actually, we probably don't want to make that trade now because Lapras is useful to have. Game Boy Vaporeon. Game Boy Vaporeon is basically splashable, or purely splashable Scyther.
Yeah. Splashable just means that they only have colorless attacks, so that's useful sometimes if you want a specifically water type Pokemon but don't want to have water energy in your deck. You can run something like Vaporeon, and it's kind of neat. There's certain potpourri type decks that rely on hitting very specific weaknesses, and they're kind of complex to to actually run, but they have won tournaments before, so they have merit.
Let's see, Pokemon Center, Ride Dumb, you know. Okay. Look closely at the cards you just received. You should be able to come up with a winning strategy. Mason Laboratory, Dr. Mason. Fire Club might be a decent candidate for an early place to try to take on, accepting of the requirement of needing a bunch of cards, but we'll see. Greetings, welcome to the Psychic Club. This club is for people who use Psychic Pokemon. Psychic Pokemon are difficult to use, but they're very strong.
What? You also want the legendary Pokemon cards? I want them too, but I'm still not quite good enough.
Let's see. We'll talk to Mitch in the back here. Or Murray, rather.
Murray. Let me see. If this happens, then that. So,
Clubmaster Murray doesn't listen to what people are saying. Clubmaster Murray is not very good at his job.
Hey, I'm Robert. I'm a member of the Psychic Club.
Hey, Bob.
My ghost deck is really strong. It doesn't have any weaknesses.
My deck, Ghost Deck, has no weaknesses.
And it's difficult for opponents' attacks to cause damage. I bet you're running base set Ghastly, so screw you, buddy. You suck. Would you like to duel me?
Nah.
Oh man, you're boring. Won't anyone duel me?
I dropped all my cards, so I'm putting them in order here. Okay.
Legendary Pokemon cards are the ultimate cards. Everyone wants to inherit the legendary cards. That's why we play against so many different people.
I just lost a duel, so I can't play right now. Bye. I don't like people who think too highly of themselves. That's why I don't like the members of the Psychic Club. I wish I could knock them off their high horses. Would you try to defeat Murray, the Psychic Club Master? If you defeat Murray, I'll give you something real valuable. Grant the old man's wish? Okay. Good. I'll be waiting here for you. I'll be waiting.
Are you getting any closer to inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards? Murray the Psychic Club. I have some information on his deck. It seems to be a deck that uses Alakazam's Damage Swap. It will be difficult to defeat his deck of Psychic Pokemon. Psychic Pokemon are tricky since their weakness is Psychic Pokemon. Try to defeat him before his Pokemon evolves into Alakazam. Murray is a tough opponent. Here, take this.
Game Boy Ninetales again, maintenance. Boop-be-doo-doo.
Okay. Fight to the end, Dizzigifer, and don't give up. Mason Laboratory, Dr. Mason.
Yeah, we'll go home. Nice.
Only those who have won all 8 Master Medals may enter the Grand Hall. You have not won all the Master Medals. Leave this place.
Those in search of the legendary Pokemon cards. Defeat the masters of the 8 clubs and attain the 8 medals. Once attained, defeat the Grandmaster here at Pokemon Dome. Then you shall inherit the legendary Pokemon cards.
I like to think that that's just like someone looking at you through the peephole on the other side of the door doing a spooky voice.
Honestly, probably what's going on.
Hey, Dizzingfor, what are you doing here? Yes, the legendary Pokemon cards will be inherited here at Pokemon Dome. Of course, I, Ronald, will inherit the cards. Hey, did you collect the medals?
No, I just started.
Duh, that's pretty obvious. There's no way you could collect them all. Why don't you just give up? See ya.
Dick.
Rude.
Oh yeah. The first of the legendary Pokemon cards is level 37 Moltres. With Fire Giver, you can place fire energy cards in your hand. Also, Dive Bomb is a powerful attack. Grandmaster Courtney, the Fire Queen, owns this card.
The second legendary Pokemon card is level 68 Zapdos.
Wow, Courtney really needs to train up Moltres.
With
The
Peel.
levels mean basically nothing.
Well, yes.
With Peal of Thunder. Just putting this card on the bench causes damage. Also,
Big Thunder's a powerful attack.
the third Grandmaster, Steve, owns this card. The third legendary Pokemon card is level 37 Articuno. Its quick freeze will paralyze opponent's Pokemon when the card is put in play.
Also, Ice Breath is a powerful attack.
Grandmaster Jack, the Iceman, owns this card.
I guess Steve doesn't get a title.
The fourth legendary card of Pokemon is level 41 Dragonite. Its Healing Wind will heal damage done to Pokemon when this card is played.
Also slams a powerful attack.
Rod, leader of the Grandmasters, owns this card.
Eradicate from the tutorial battle is higher level than Articuno.
Oh yeah, good eye. Yes, indeed.
Courtney, Steve, Jack, and Rod. The four Grandmasters who defend the legendary Pokemon cards are all master players of the Pokemon Trading Card Game.
Wait, that wasn't a legend, that was just a thing.
There are a total of 8 Master Medals owned by the Club Masters. It is said that the secret of their club's deck is encrypted in the Master Medals. Some say the medals were a gift from the Grand Masters.
Okay. Weird card propaganda. Greetings, welcome to the Challenge Hall. The Challenge Cup will begin soon. If you win the Challenge Cup, you'll receive a promotional card. Please join us for this competition. I always forget about this, but I believe it's always it's always after the second gym, or the second club and the 6th club. You want to come by here for the tournaments. The Challenge Club is held here at the Challenge Hall. We're still preparing for the next Challenge Cup. Please visit us another time. Go away. Pokemon.tcg. Challenge Cup. Oh, hold up. Apologies, allergies. Okay. Anyway. Sup? What's that? Oh, the Challenge Cup isn't being held right now. Me? I'm waiting for the Challenge Cup to begin. I work at the Challenge Cup as the host. I can't wait to get up on stage. Actually, are these things we can read?
Colorless Pokemon are very easy to use. They can attack with any type of energy card, so you can include them in any type of deck. There are many colorless Pokemon, so check them all out. We're not going to read all of those.
Ishihara's house. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Ishihara. I'm a Pokemon card collector. I love collecting Pokemon cards. I see you also love Pokemon cards. Please come see me again. We must trade sometime. Oh, if you're playing with the cards, please read some of the books here. I believe they will be helpful. I can't read that book. Hello, Dizignfor. Welcome. There aren't any cards I want or can trade at the moment. Let's trade some other time. If you like, please feel free to read some of the books I wrote. I believe they will be helpful. Wink. It's just gameplay hints.
He wants to sell us one of his books, clearly.
Naturally. Greetings, welcome to the Rock Club. This club is for members who use Rock Pokemon cards. Rock Pokemon are defensive and take very little damage.
I guess that's true for Onyx and Rhyhorn. I am Gene, the master of the Rock Club. Rock is good. Isn't rock good, dizzing for? Rock is hard and strong. Doesn't crumble under pressure. After you duel me, you'll know. Come, show me what you're made of.
Let me show you what I'm made of. Gene, uniquely, you can challenge right away. We won't, but you can.
I have no time for a softy like you. Come back after you've hardened your nerve.
Well, you can piss off.
Rock Pokemon suck ass, so maybe that's why you can challenge them first.
Probably. I'm going to be moving soon to a faraway place, but I'm not sad. I'll make new friends dueling with Pokemon cards. Ah.
Training here at the Rock Club, but Mitch told me to defeat you before you duel the members here.
You will not duel Chris.
Are you going to run? Come on, fight me!
Oh, excuse me. There's no new news right now, but if I hear any new rumors, I'll let you know. Gee, I lost. Matthew's really good. He'll probably inherit the legendary Pokemon cards.
Hi, I'm Matthew, member of the Rock Club. I just finished a duel. I won, of course. The legendary cards will belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me?
We'll be back.
What? Are you afraid of me? Well, come back anytime you want to duel with me.
Signifar, it's me, Dr. Mason. I have some information about Gene's deck. He's the master of the Rock Club. His Rock Crusher deck is extremely strong against lightning Pokemon, but it's weak against grass Pokemon. I suggest you study the deck from the Grass Metal Deck Machine. Oh, before I forget, here's a booster pack for you.
Nidoking, nice. Graveler, Ivysaur, Pokemon Flute, Pidge, Bad Ghastly, Crabby, Babby, Bulbasaur, Energy Search, Grass Energy. Nice.
Designing for, go defeat Gene, the master of the Rock Club. Mason Laboratory, Dr. Mason.
Almost done with our circuit. Greetings, welcome to the Lightning Club. At this club, we use decks made up mostly of lightning Pokemon. Would you like to get charged up with us? Boom.
I'm a little busy at the moment. Duel someone else!
Okay. Da 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 da.
Hey!
Hey, you charged up? You playing the Pokémon Trading Card Game? Yeah, gonna be a Grandmaster.
Hey kid, I've got a level 20 Electabuzz. What I really want is a level 35 Electabuzz. Hey kid, do you have a level 35 Electabuzz? No. Whoa, bummer. What a drag. Really uncool kid. See you, kid. I wonder if the legendary cards are pretty. Ah, yes, the girl. If they're sparkly, I'll be really happy. Ah, that's mean.
She is girl, so all she thinks about is sparkly, obviously. Sparkly and flower.
I guess that's the full game world. So,
Yeah,
Where-
this
where do
game
we start?
is very compact, but not a lot of room to explore really, but you can make a lot of different decks, and that's kind of where the fun comes in.
Mm-hmm. Right, so where should we start?
Well, I guess going to the rock club's the smart thing to do.
Usually where I start. Let's go ahead and mug Matthew. Oh, I think this is a different thing.
The legendary cards will eventually belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me?
Sure.
Oh, same. Okay, same as last time. What?
With the other guy, I guess.
Oh, we'll play with 4 prizes. Is that all right? Okay then, let's begin.
Rock Club member Matthew with the hard Pokemon deck.
That's unfortunate.
I have to say, Paraspector, YouTuber who sometimes does Pokemon TCG content, has a bizarre rivalry with Matthew. Dude's fairly easy to grind booster packs early on, so he just kind of has this weird running joke about all the horrible ways that he is bullying Matthew in some of his challenge runs. Anyway, getting a mulligan sure does not boost confidence.
He has the guts to win, though.
Well, not
I'll give him
anymore.
credit for that.
What are we working with? Lapras, Geodude, and shit, I gotta lead with Geodude.
You do.
That's freaking Stone Barrage. Okay. I'm saving Lapras. Definitely a very top-heavy deck. Oh, I think we see how this is gonna go.
Brother, my brother.
Sadly, I think that's all I can do, so we have to... Since I need 2 energy.
Geodude is a historic, famously bad card, because basically you flip a coin until you get tails, and it does 10 damage times the number of tails. So theoretically, you could kill any Pokemon in 1 hit, but that's not gonna happen.
Man. Really need to get some more cards so I can make it a lot easier to run specific Pokemon lines.
Machop's pretty good, though.
Yes.
99% of Geodude users quit before they become world champion.
There you go. What do you think? Should I go for the Stone Barrage, or should I play Machop and switch him in?
You should play Machop and switch him in.
Yeah, okay. Low kick. Oh, good. Good. I will actually play Lapras right away then, but then I'm a Oak. Yeah, baby. Much better. Am I even running Machoke? I think I've got a Machoke squirreled up somewhere, so... Yeah, hell, I'll just... I won't worry. We'll place that on Lapras in case it makes sense to switch at some point, and go. Now I do need 2 water for Confuse, right?
Yep.
I mean, I guess I can build up.
I always think of Lapras's Confuse Ray as like a bonus. You're really there for the water gun.
That's true. I should probably play 8 energy. I know this is a little weird, but...
That is weird.
Mostly in case I need to switch out of him at some point.
Sure.
Oh.
You gotta love when a Pokemon's most useful attribute is being a minor meat shield and then running away.
Pretty much. Do I have Squirtle? No.
A good potion.
Oh, yes, you're right. I don't think I get anything from using an energy at this juncture. So we'll just attack. Okay, we're good. That is useful. Yeah, we'll continue augmenting water gun. Nah, nothing left but to just go for it. I always appreciate that it plays the good sound when the opponent flips tails, and the bad sound when the opponent flips heads.
Yeah, I always like that.
Yep, that's that.
Overkill.
A bit.
I like all the
Gave me-
little animations they did too, for all the attacks. They weirdly did better with that than the actual Pokemon games did. Like they have little animations for weird attacks you don't see too much, like Farfetched's Pot Smash or Bone Meringue right there.
Yeah. I guess I just do water gun. Ah, man, I discarded my Kadabra. My horn is expensive.
Yep, that's why I don't use it.
Oh, handy. I'll just stick with what I got. This is probably a situation where it's useful to use Confuser.
Yeah, I would say so, especially since you need to do a 10 damage attack at some point anyway.
Not true. Yay. Yay. Okay. Maybe a little excessive, guys. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay. Ah, okay, that's fair. Man. Can I have water energy? That's a rat. That's not a water energy.
Dumb rat. You might want to build up Geodude, I hate to say it.
Yeah, fair is fair. I haven't remained confused, so...
No, don't use Water Gun.
Hmm?
Well, he's confused either way, so it doesn't matter. They both do nothing.
Does Defender protect against 2 or just 1?
2.
Okay. I do have
Yep.
that switch. What I could do is I could swap in,
Geodude and hope you get more than 3 or more.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, time to crush with the Geode lad. Ah. That's not nice. That's real sucky. Yeah, okay.
Alright, Geodude, here's your chance to do something.
Base Ghastly. What was the theme of this deck? Suck?
Basically. Oh, it did something.
Yeah, a little overkill at that.
I'm so proud of you, Geodude.
We knew you could do it.
Now you're dead.
Yes, but if he does explode, that's great. Oh, that's not an explosion.
Traveler can't explode. Only Golem can explode.
Oh. Yeah. Freaking Starmie? Okay.
I'm pretty sure Graveler has Rock Throw and Harden.
No.
I mean, I guess Ghastly is immune to fighting at least.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Well,
you're
not
right.
immune, but resistant.
Yes. Hmm. Then forcing Ghastly? Well, no. The play around Ghastly is to just not attack into Destiny Bond.
Yeah.
Still, it's not like I can get another Kadabra, so...
Didn't you have a Haunter at some point? Or
Yes.
is that a different game?
I think there is a Haunter, but it's base Haunter.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'll take what you can get.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Yep.
That's pretty much what I expected. You can maybe stall it with Hypnosis. Oh, okay.
How many energy do I need? That's something. Okay. Okay.
Pay the seal. No. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I didn't realize there was a seal on the bench.
Nah, that's alright. I do need 2 waters either way, so all I can do is hope to draw them.
You should have... Oh.
Hmm?
I guess it's fine, but you could evolve and make it a little stronger against Gust of Wind.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. I got the actually good sleep luck.
Would you stop giving me these assholes?
I think I just wait. Okay.
Unfortunately, the 25% chance of something happening did not happen.
And that's game.
Yep.
Ah, man. Embarrassing when frickin' Matthew beats you.
I mean, to be fair, you were running some of the worst cards in the entire series. And when again, I guess the legendary Pokemon cards will eventually belong to me.
Actually, let's see what we can do about that.
Yeah, get rid of Ghastly and Geodude, and anything has to be better than that.
I did not have Graveler, okay. Freaking 2 Ghastly, what am I doing with those? Okay. Still doing those? Okay.
Get another Dugong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another Lapras. Can I? Yeah, I can. Actually, how many? Kadabra. Actually, if there's a lone Kadabra, that should be fine. And then to pad this out.
Pokeball's better than Full Heal. Full Heal sucks.
Energy Search, since I keep having issues with that.
Sure.
Can I do anything fun here? Maybe another Eradicate?
Eradicate's not horrible, I guess.
Can I do any other Hudson with my waters here?
I think the non-Game Boy Meowth is better.
Actually, yeah, I'd agree with you. Okay.
The Duo is okay too.
I think we'll stick with this.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just offered suggestions.
Sure, I appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Alright, kid. Ah. No point in fielding Hitmonchan without a fighting energy. Maybe I lead with Abra since I can retreat for free?
Yeah, that's not bad. And you can do Psyshock. That's okay.
Yeah, alright. Should I actually place Hitmonchan down yet? Or just seal?
You don't need to place Hitmonchan down yet, so...
Alright, I'll have seal there just so I don't get rolled over.
Right.
And... Sweet. I mean, that's useful to that, but okay. Nah, I'll stick with Abra for now, I guess.
Any Pokemon that can paralyze is usually, like, at least passable, because they can stall for turns.
Well, great. Speaking of stalling, well, that's something. Aha! Now we're in business.
Yes, indeed.
Jabu.
Hitmonchan is historically one of the best cards, and that's just because he can do 20 damage for one energy, and he has a solid 70 HP. He's the epitome of simple but good.
Yes. Now, unfortunately, he's probably going to die, but that's okay.
Yep. You have a backup.
I do indeed. And let's see if we can't get a... I'm definitely glad to shuffle this deck. Jeez Louise. If I can get that Kadabra in time, that's something, but... useful to snoop, so I know what I have to wait for from the prizes. Wartortle is a prize, looks like, as is an extra Squirtle. How weird is our shuffling going? Okay.
No, Wartortle's in your hand.
Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this Hitmonchan. I'm kind of tempted to start building up that Hitmonchan on the bench so that I can throw out special punches, but,
You could do that.
yeah, okay. I advance Abra. Having said that, I don't actually know how much he's built up this one. 2 energy? Okay, this is a little bit of a gamble, but let's see how this shakes out. So I retreat with Abra over to Seal. Attack with Seal, defeating Graveler. The next Graveler will come in. It will probably get off a rock throw. Rat attack, man. It'd be really neat if I could get a Dugong, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Much like a Scuttlebug Jamboree.
Oh, there's Squirtle. Oh, damn. Okay, what's the play here? I'm gonna lose a guy anyway, so what did he just place? Oh, he placed Nyx. Okay. I think if I'm at the risk of losing a guy anyway, it would be more prudent to switch back to Abra and try for paralysis luck.
Okay. You should start building up,
Squirtle?
yeah.
Can do once I get more energy I can do that with. I'll at least throw down Squirtle right off. Nice.
Needed that.
Mm-hmm. Stalin helps. He's getting Golem. Oh,
No, he's not. He's a
Okay.
dummy.
maybe Golem is his prize. Okay, that's a start. Yeah. I'll hold off for now.
Why?
Actually, yeah, fair point. Okay. Nice.
Should try getting into the GBC game again. I really like the GBC game. It is. It's just a very basic trading card game simulator, but that feels exactly the niche I wanted.
Mhm.
You've been playing the mobile game. I have not played that. I have been considering trying it out. I know very little about modern TCG, but I'd probably enjoy it. I just would need to learn all of the new strategies and whatnot. It does play by different rules, though. Yeah, a little bit. But it's similar enough that I probably would still like it.
Mhm.
I haven't tried playing the game since the Neo set, so
It's
I'm sort of out of the loop.
we were talking earlier about how for me I played it a bit later into the run, but yeah, I'm pretty out of the loop myself. I don't think it's worth setting down Lapras at this juncture. Little Abra's doing numbers, I gotta say.
I think the main thing is needing 3 points to win instead of 6 prize cards. What are points?
Oh boy. I'm pretty sure the main game still uses prizes, so I don't know if that's a mobile specific change.
Points work the same way as prize cards in terms of getting them.
Okay. Okay, so the mobile game is a modification of the, or it isn't just a direct translation, but they've changed it up a bit.
Oh. Well, I know there's like the EX cards, which you draw 2 prize cards. Do they give you 2 points if you kill one of those?
Do they even still have EX? Well, I know they have level X. They've got like the break cards. Okay.
Okay, so they do. Okay. Fair enough.
Isn't that a little vindictive, guy?
I mean, I guess Pokemon has always had optional rules of just having less prize cards if you want a shorter game. So it's basically the same as that.
I think I put Seal in as sacrificial fodder. And then see what I get with this next draw.
What? Why do you want to do sacrificial fodder? That's just free prize cards for your opponent.
Well, so I've got Actually, I guess I hit Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta go to bed soon. Good night. Good night,
All right,
Will.
good night, Will. Thanks for tuning in.
TCG Pocket also has a unique card set, I believe. Interesting.
Jabu. See how aggressive Matthew is. Aw, that's mean.
I mean, you get a prize card too, so it's not that bad.
Yes.
And it hurts its own play area. Oh, but wait.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, you're done. Forgot about that. You lose.
Rough stuff.
You need to get rid of Goldeen too.
Yeah, in general, I think I've got too many, I've got too many families of, Pokemon.
Yeah, you do. Usually you want to have 2 types, not 3. 2 at most. And maybe colorless is fine.
Honestly, get rid of all of those guys. I really wish I had more of these dudes, but I do not.
TCG Pocket only lets you get 2 energy types. Well, that is...
Interesting.
That's kind of a smart choice, because that's generally what you want to build with. Although, I guess you can build with more if you really know what you're doing. It'd probably limit some strategies. Phoenix not too bad. What's the health?
Yeah, that retreat cost, though.
Yeah, true.
Right. I've got switch. Gambler might actually be okay for this early on when I just do not have options.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Also noticing the 60 card deck. Yep, you have to have 60 cards. It won't let you build anything else.
Yep. 20 cards. Wow.
Oh,
Very
wow,
different
okay.
game.
Yeah, that's not even remotely the same game then. Wow, I can't even comprehend a game like that. Do you even have energy cards in that?
Well,
No
okay,
energy
you have
cards.
to-
Yeah,
oh.
so it's completely different.
Huh, okay. Some trainers, I guess, are useful.
Energy is separate from your deck. Oh.
Yeah, I guess those...
So what, can you just lay down an energy type of whatever you want, one per turn? Is that what they do?
Let's try it once more. I feel quite silly talking about how much of a jobber this guy is and then jobbing to him. But that is part of the experience, is until we've really got a foothold in the with our repertoire of cards.
One random energy every turn. Oh, not sure I like that. Seems like that would be... Oh. The game shows you what energy you'll get next turn if you're running 2 energy types. Huh. So is it random out of the 2 energy types you're running? That'd be okay then, I guess. Yeah, okay. It'd be weird if you randomly got an electric energy and you don't have any electric Pokemon. Or whatever.
I think I lead with Machop and put Lapras on the bench.
Yeah.
Yay.
It also might be just every other, to be fair. I've only run single energy type decks so far. So I don't know how dual energy quite works. Yeah, it seems like you'd be better off just running one energy type, especially with that limited of a deck. But
I think I hold on to maintenance for now. Simple, simple.
Nibble snivel.
Unfortunately, unless I switch out, I can't actually do anything to him. Maybe I should have started with Abra. Oh well. Alright, well here's a play we can do. I'm going to use maintenance to shuffle Blastoise and Seal back into the deck and draw something else.
Okay.
Nope, that's Blastoise. I can't play Blastoise. Steel, and Blastoise. Bill!
Bill's always good. Bill.
Bill. Okay, alright.
Not bad.
I will uselessly low kick. Oh. He's a beast. Not of any use, but interesting to have on hand. Anywho, we'll punt this lad out of here.
Machop's just strictly a worse Hitmonchan, but it's still interesting that he ends up being one of the better basic Pokemon cards regardless.
Indeed. And yeah, I didn't notice that he had no bench.
I'll never get the legendary cards if I play like that.
Mystery. Ninetales, Persian, Rhydon, Primate, Mankey, Meow. Well, the water energy is nice. Weirdly the most immediately relevant of these, but... Nidoqueen. Energy removal.
Energy removal, that's sick.
Then this is Game Boy Flareon. Very expensive bite and a weird rage. It was okay. Vaporeon's just way better. I do like the gimmick that they do with the Game Boy specific evolution cards is that all three of them are splashable.
Uh-huh.
I
think that was a smart choice too, because the problem with Eevee the Eevees in the TCG has always been that you Eevee is a colorless Pokemon, and what it evolves into is not, so you kind of are running an underpowered Pokemon before it evolves, and then when it does evolve, it's has to run that type of energy anyway, so it's kind of an awkward evolution line, but this fixes that, I think.
You can just run the full-ass family if you really wanna.
Yeah, you can do that too. I'm going to win the next time we duel.
Let's see. Let's immediately
have that energy removal first priority.
there we go. I don't think I really have much else that is interesting to add at this point. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, let's find someone else to mug.
You could get rid of Machoke. Machoke's kind of bad.
Yeah, I suppose he's not doing much, huh?
Yeah, and then add Backbat maintenance you got rid of.
I can probably get rid... I'll get rid of another fighting energy, because I can. Okay. Alright,
Maintenance is not the ideal form of card advantage, but like you can take you'll take what you can get at this point.
I think I'll Yeah, I'll stick with the Rock Club for now.
I've always wanted to be a hard rocker. Rock Pokemon. Doesn't the name rock? Won't you duel against my rock Pokemon deck?
Sure.
Thanks, we'll rock this match with 4 prizes. What does maintenance do? You choose 2 cards to shuffle into your deck and draw a card.
Mhm.
So it's kind of a way to cycle through your deck without using up too much of your draw pile.
I think I'd just play Lapras and no bench.
Bill is usually vastly superior to maintenance because you just draw 2 cards.
Mhm.
Bill is one of the best cards in the game, easily.
Oh, lucky me, I actually have water energy this go around. Abra does not resist. Okay.
Pocket has Professor's Research, which does the same thing, and it's really strong there too. Makes sense.
Professor's Research is the modern oak. It just turned into a... Actually, I guess it's closer to Elm, since you don't discard. But it's also a supporter, so you can only use it once per turn. Do they have all of the different professors in Pocket? Actually, worth snagging a fighting energy right away for Hitmonchan. No, I could have just waited. Oh well. I don't know that I'm actually going to play Hitmonchan just yet. Where will build you up?
I don't think there's many professors yet. Professor Oak is probably the best card in the game. It's even better than Bill. You shuffle your hand. I mean, you discard your hand. Excuse me, and then you draw 7 cards. So you get crazy card advantage with that.
Mhm. Yeah, I had the versus books guide for this game gave every card a star rating out of 5. And like Bill was 5 stars, and Professor Oak was 6 stars.
Professor Oak's like kind of busted, but he makes the game really fast and fun. So I don't mind his presence.
Yeah, this'll do. We'll just crush. Alright, so how much is he? He's going for Horn Attack, which is fair. I think now's the time to start building up Hitmonchan. Hey, nice. Hello. Oh. 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 Here comes the spiral. Okay, man.
Yeah, this is what you can do is you can just draw Bill and then draw Professor Oak and then draw another Bill, and pretty soon you run through 3/4 of your deck and just annihilate them.
Alright, well, we've got things to consider here. Wait, why would you... Oh, probably that was the only energy he had. That's still weird. Oh! I'll energy removal the fighting energy specifically.
Yeah, you can do that. It's usually pretty tempting to energy removal the double colorless energy, but I think in this case the fighting energy is a better choice. See, in Pocket is funny, you flip a coin until you get tails.
Oh, she gets to be Geodude.
Geodude, yeah.
Okay. Now, do I attempt Confuse Ray? Or do I just want to lay on as much damage as possible?
Well, I'd confuse Ray because if you do the math, you see that 3 water guns after Confuse Ray would kill it.
True. Yay.
For each heads, you put a water energy on a Pokemon for each heads. No, see, that's pretty fun. That's like a actually strong effect that almost makes flipping that many cards worth it. Sort of like a nerfed and random, but easily splashable version of Rain Dance. Seen a video of someone getting 10 plus energy with a single Misty. Nice.
Oh, that's fun.
Maybe they wanted to get a little bit of that Rain Dance vibe without having to do Rain Dance, because I imagine you couldn't really do complex Pokemon powers in there with only 20 cards.
Jerk. Wait a sec. Oh, it's 2 energy. Yeah. That's okay, though. If I swap out, or if I do retreat Lapras, that undoes Snivel, and I can immediately KO Cubone with Special Punch.
Yep. Or, well, check the wording. Is it that Cubone takes less damage, or the target does less damage?
So, if the defending opponent attacks, any damage done by the attack is reduced by 20.
So yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Benching or evolving either Pokemon has this effect.
Yep. There's some really strong combinations like Gardevoir, allowing you to just give 2 psychic energy to another Pokemon to get around Mewtwo EX's weakness of losing 2 energy when you use its really strong move.
Actually, we'll do it like this. I'll play the next Lapras right away. And I'll actually start building that one up. Okay. Nice.
He just murdered that baby.
Oh. Can start building up towards Kadabra as well.
Knocked out that baby orphan with a special punch. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I just put him out of his misery. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Alright, that's a huge frickin' waste of a defender, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ooh, I don't want to oak just yet.
Nope.
I like these guys, but nice to have the option.
Dabra's 3 psychic and not 2 psychic and a colorless, right?
Super Sai is Super Sai allows for a colorless, so I'll play this one.
Okay.
Anything else I can really do at this juncture? I don't think so.
You can use the Pokeball first.
Okay, sure. I guess test my luck, see what I get. Okay. What exactly am I looking for? Could get the other Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan's always solid.
Alright. Alright. Alright, then we just wrap.
Okay, and you can build up another Kadabra now. And Hitmonchan.
Actually, how much room do I have on my bench? 2 spaces on my bench. Maybe I lay down Hitmonchan, lay down Abra, and then Oak? No, wait.
No, you gotta evolve Abra first, but you might as well start doing all that.
Okay. Alright. We'll evolve this guy.
Oh, wait, no. I thought that guy was already evolved, so yeah, you can oak this turn then.
Alright. Hitmonchan, and is it worth playing the other
I don't think
Abra?
so.
Okay.
That's just free prize card.
Alright. The Gambler's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but you almost got Super Sai built up, right?
Yeah, so I'll do this so that I have Super Sai.
Uh-huh.
Is it worth gambling this away?
Well, you can just retreat and then do Super Sai if you want.
Oh yeah, huh, okay. Yeah, if I have Super Sai, it's not like I need to hold on to Special Punch.
Oh. And you can still jab with it, so.
Mm-hmm. Later. Ah, well, that's one way to avoid the controversy.
You know, I didn't realize that they edited that card, but I guess it makes sense.
Just in the Virtual Console releases.
Right.
But
I knew they did with the actual Pokemon games. The red, blue, yellow, but
I don't need 4 water energies. I think I'll do maintenance. Well, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll play this one. Do maintenance and shuffle. Actually, Dugong I get nothing out of, and Meowth I get nothing out of. So I guess I will keep the water energies. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dugong. You're a real chum.
The Pojo description for maintenance was, here's how it always happens. You shuffle in a Pidgey and a Magikarp and get Magikarp. Ugh.
By 20, okay.
You could get Seal with the Pokeball maybe, and then start building up Dugong.
True. Alright. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll at least do what we can. I knew I should have played that rat attack earlier. Oh well. Since I win this turn anyway, I will just do the gambler. Pause. Aha!
You got the worst option if you're playing against stall.
Well, yes. Bill. Alright, having done all that, I'm just gonna win the game now. Nice.
Whoa, I lost. A rockin' guy like me can't lose.
But I got a Coliseum card. Ooh, Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados is pretty good.
I don't have Magikarp, but if I can get one, that'd make Gyarados pretty handy.
Uh-huh.
Another Kadabra's always handy. This early in the game, Switch is useful, Machop is useful. If I want to go stall, I can do so. Base set Magmar's fine. Okay, cool.
A rockin' guy like me should be hard to beat. I've got to rock harder.
Alright, cool. Alright, so how's about this? It's about we're getting to about the time that I like to wrap on this anyway, but I think what I'll do is I'll do some grinding off stream. I'm not gonna fight any new opponents, but I'll fight this guy. I'll fight him and Matthew a couple times, as well as Aaron, to at least get some more options, some more booster packs, a lot more energy, and then when we start next time, we can futz with our deck a bit if we want.
That seems fair to me.
Hey, we've already got 100 cards. Nice. It's not actually super hard to get close to the maximum amount of cards, but like I said, I'm not.
What happens is that you get up to like 200 or something, and then it becomes hell scraping the bottom of the barrel to get those last few.
Yeah. But really quiet, meditative. Okay. But all right. So we will. Yeah, we'll have it at that. All right. So we'll leave it here for now. Like I said, I'll do a little bit of grinding, not too much, but just enough so that we've got options, and then we can putz around with stuff next time.
Yep.
But for now, thank you for tuning in. We hope you all had fun, and we'll catch you on the next stream.
Catch you next time.